Ladies and gentlemen, fans of K-dramas, and hopeless romantics from all around the world, brace yourselves, because what we're about to talk about has the entire internet absolutely shaken. Yes, it finally happened. Kim Go-eun, in what can only be described as the sweetest, most unexpected slip of the tongue, may have just given us the biggest hint about her relationship with Lee Min-ho. And all it took was two little words: my husband. At first, fans couldn't believe it. They replayed the clip over and over, trying to make sure their ears weren't deceiving them. Was it a mistake? Was it a playful joke? Or was it the truth that so many fans have been secretly hoping for? Today, we're going to dive deep into this moment. We'll talk about what happened, how fans reacted, and why this tiny accident has completely changed the way people see Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. So let's rewind and set the stage. The incident happened during what seemed like a light-hearted event. Kim Go-eun was chatting casually, answering fan questions, and interacting in her usual warm and humble way. She was glowing that day, dressed elegantly, her laughter filling the room as she spoke. Nobody expected anything out of the ordinary. Nobody thought the moment would become a trending topic worldwide. But then, it happened. In the middle of a playful conversation when she was asked about her support system, Kim Go-eun started listing people dear to her. Her family, her friends. And then, without missing a beat, she slipped. She said it. And of course, my husband. There was a pause. Her eyes widened slightly. The audience gasped. And before anyone could recover, she quickly corrected herself with an awkward little laugh. Oh, I mean my manager, my friend, everyone. But it was too late. The word was already out there. In less than an hour, clips of that tiny moment spread across social media like wildfire. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Everywhere you looked, fans were dissecting the slip. Some slowed the clip down, adding subtitles that highlighted the words. Others edited it into romantic montages of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun from The King, Eternal Monarch. Some even added dramatic music, zooming in on her face as she said, "My husband." The internet had officially exploded. Fans couldn't contain themselves. One wrote, "Did she just say husband? No, because this is not acting anymore, this is real." Another said, "Accident? I don't think so. That's what you say when you're used to calling someone that in private." And yet another chimed in with, "If this is a slip, it's the most beautiful slip I've ever seen. My heart can't take this." Theories flooded the internet. Had they secretly tied the knot? Were they engaged? Or was this just an endearing nickname she accidentally let slip? But what made the moment even more powerful was Lee Min-ho's reaction. Because yes, he saw it. He heard it. And fans noticed. On his social media just hours later, Lee Min-ho posted a photo. It wasn't anything flashy. Just him, sitting casually, with a subtle smile on his face. But in the caption, he wrote only two words. "Good evening." Two simple words. But fans couldn't help but connect it back to Kim Go-eun's slip. The timing was too perfect. The smile was too knowing. And the internet went absolutely wild. To understand why fans are so invested in this, we need to step back. Ever since Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun starred together in The King, Eternal Monarch, their chemistry has been undeniable. Every glance, every touch, every behind-the-scenes clip showed something special. It wasn't just acting. It was real. They laughed together between takes. They had inside jokes. They looked at each other with a softness that went beyond co-stars. Fans began to suspect this wasn't just a screen romance. This was something deeper. And now, years later, that one slip of the tongue seems to confirm what everyone has always believed. What's so fascinating is how natural it felt. Kim Go-eun didn't stumble or stutter. She said it smoothly, effortlessly, as though the word husband was second nature when she thought of Lee Min-ho. And isn't that the most telling part? Because when something slips from your mouth so naturally, it often means it's something you say often, in private. The thought alone sent shivers down the spines of fans around the globe. One fan wrote, "If she really calls him husband in real life, then we've been living in a secret romance drama this whole time." Another added, "No one accidentally calls someone their husband. that comes from the heart. And perhaps the most touching comment of all. If this is true, then I'm so happy for them. They deserve all the love in the world. But of course, not everyone was convinced. Some argued it was just a slip of the tongue, nothing more. After all, mistakes happen. Yet, the way she reacted, the nervous laugh, the little blush, the quick attempt to change the subject, that was enough to keep the rumor mill spinning. Beyond the speculation, there's something undeniably beautiful about the moment. Because even if it was a mistake, it reminded everyone just how deeply fans are rooting for them. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun represent something magical. A love story that feels like it leapt off the screen and into real life. And in a world where celebrity relationships are often filled with scandals and heartbreak, the idea that these two might be sharing something genuine is enough to make people believe in love again. Think about it. What if, late at night, after the cameras stop rolling, after the world stops watching, Kim Go-eun really does look at Lee Min-ho and call him my husband? What if they're already living that quiet love story behind the scenes? One filled with laughter, support, and unspoken promises? It's a thought that brings comfort, hope, and a smile to the faces of fans worldwide. Since the incident, countless fan edits, blogs, and videos have popped up. The hashtag #MyHusband instantly began trending. Artists began sketching illustrations of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun in wedding attire. Others wrote fanfiction imagining their secret marriage. And still, many kept watching the clip, frame by frame, as if searching for hidden meaning in her tone. The truth is, whether it was intentional or not, that one word has reignited the flame of hope in millions of hearts. And maybe that's the most important part. Because love, real or imagined, has the power to unite people, to bring joy, to inspire dreams. Kim Go-eun's slip reminded everyone of something simple, yet powerful. Sometimes, love is so strong, it can't help but escape, even by accident. So what happens next? Will they address the slip? Will they laugh it off in an interview? Or will they stay silent, letting the rumors swirl while they continue to live their lives quietly? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, fans will never forget the day Kim Go-eun accidentally called Lee Min-ho my husband. Because in that moment, fantasy and reality blurred. And for millions of people around the world, it felt like a dream coming true. At the end of the day, whether it was real or not, the message is clear. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun have created a love story so strong, so magnetic, that even the smallest slip can shake the internet. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes it all so magical. So tell me, what do you think? Was it truly an accident? Or did Kim Go-eun just give us the biggest confirmation of all? One thing's for sure,